Big Brother Australia is in full swing. Okay, so we got 15 contestants, four all-time legends of the game, and 11 new people. Who gives a fuck about them? Okay. So there seems to be a little bit of a theme this season. Not the obvious, vets versus newbies theme, but there's if you watch the show, right, you should probably watch the show before you watch this. It's a good show. Big Brother Australia is fucking amazing. Anyway, they were in the promos. They had Tully and Drew in the house together. They're exes at this point. Sam and Josh also know each other, so they're exes. So that's two pairs of exes. We got some sort of X Factor thing going on. If y'all remember from Big Brother 4 in the US, they had 5 pairs of exes, and that worked out just fucking swimmingly. If anyone remembers Scott, the guy who got expelled for getting just a little too feisty in the house, Josh may be on that same road. He seems rather angry, and from the promos, Sam does not seem like she's going to go back to Josh. She's going to end up going to Drew, which is probably going to make Josh mad. Josh is already mad as it is. Okay, Josh is like Australian Frenchie. Man's gone psycho. He's like, I don't think, like, going up to talking to the vets who have the power to cancel or to not cancel the eviction and telling them that you're going to openly target them and use that as some sort of way to threaten them to not cancel the eviction. I don't know where the strategy is in that. And yes, he's making alliances left and right. And yes, he has a 4-person alliance with all the people who start with J's. That will probably last for like 2 more episodes. Well, I don't know. It depends, because the other 3 people in that alliance, they seem like normal, decent people. They'll probably be loyal to each other. They may betray Josh at some point, because I think everyone's gonna want to go after Josh. Josh is gonna piss a lot of people off, as he's already done. And Josh, as soon as Sam starts getting with Drew, I think it's gonna be just like what Tully did in the promos, with like her going like, "This is unfair," but like Josh is gonna be worse, because A, he's a male, and B, he's just fucking mad. He's gonna go the Scott Weintraub route. I would not be surprised if he were expelled. I don't think he's going to be expelled, because he has such a large edit that I think he's probably just going to get voted out within the first few episodes. Like, things already edited. If he were going to be expelled, then he would probably be under-edited. Okay. Also, hold on a second. I'm eating a cookie. Sam completely fucked over Josh. And I don't think she cares. I don't think she wants to work with Josh at all. I don't, like, that doesn't seem like a thing she wants to do. She's like, yeah, I know Josh. Everyone knowing that Sam knows someone. No one knows that Josh knows someone. Josh, like, bold-faced lied to everyone, saying, yeah, I don't know her. I don't know anyone. Wrong. It probably would have been exposed anyway if the four royal veterans or legends or whatever came into the house and just told everyone. But I think that was specifically a move just to fuck over Josh. And also to keep herself safe, because if you know that Sam knows someone, but you don't know who Sam knows, why would you go around trying to find who Sam knows when you can just take out Sam, and that would be the end of the duo? There you go. Also, Big Brother Australia doesn't have the 50-50 diversity thing that CBS is going for. So, we got Jishy and Lulu are black. Trevor's black, but he's not in the house. I'm not sure what Taras is. Actually, I don't think there's any Asians here. I thought, isn't there like a high Asian population in Australia? Because I watched 2013 and I kind of like got that impression that there were like a lot of Asian refugees, but I might be wrong. I got that impression that there were like more Asians than any other minority in Australia. But anyway. So, Lulu gets nominated basically against two pawns. Like, what's the guy? Joel? Joel wins the challenge. Joel nominates Lulu, Mel, and Alicia. He doesn't want Alicia gone. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want Mel gone. So, like, everyone wants Lulu gone. Poor girl. 24 hours in, hasn't been able to fucking talk to anyone. And that's the thing, like, 24 hours? Instant fucking eviction? That's fucking scary. So they asked them. They asked the veterans, do you want to cancel the eviction? And like, they were thinking about it. Josh, like, goes after them openly. And they're like, yeah, okay, no, fuck you. Or, well, they didn't say that. And I'm pretty sure the reasoning was more, oh, we like Lulu. Because the four of them seem to like Lulu a lot. But, so Lulu might get some allies here with the veterans. So that's looking good for her. Where was I going with this? Lulu's got some allies. Josh is gaining some enemies. Yeah, so they didn't say that outright, but I saw the look on Tim's face. I'm pretty sure he was thinking something like that. But I would have definitely just fucking said that right out loud. Just like, you're doing a shit job at convincing us. Like, we're just gonna fuck with you. And cancel it. Because, like, if you think about it, Lulu is definitely coming to the veteran side. Like, Lulu, like, all the newbies, they hate Lulu. Or, because they won't talk to her. They won't give her the time of day. I know, it's like, well, I don't want to talk to the person I'm voting out, but, like, gosh damn, you don't even, like, have a reason to vote someone out 24 hours in. But, like, she's pretty much been ostracized. And I thought her and JC were going to work together because there seems to be a trend with the black people, like, getting together and forming an alliance. At least most reality shows, that seems to be a trend, but nah, not this time. That might be just more of an American thing, I don't know. Maybe they care less in Australia, because there's been a couple black winners in Australia. So. But that's because of the audience vote. So it's not, I think, it might just not be an issue in Australia. But holy fuck. But, like, you target the one black lady for doing literally nothing wrong in America. It's not gonna go well. I mean, really, any one of those three you target, none of them did anything wrong. It's the first 24 hours. So, like, any three of them on there, like, I would understand canceling the eviction. Unless it was Josh. Unless Josh was there. Then maybe they would think about it. But like any other 3 people, I would understand canceling the eviction. I don't know what Lulu's accent is. Like, I don't think she's native Australian, because she does not sound Australian. I don't know where she comes from, if they said that, like, before the season or something. I know they did, like, intros, like, intro packages to some of the contestants, but not all of them, and I don't think Lulu was one of them. They did, like, the veterans, except for Estelle. For some reason, Estelle didn't get one. And then they did, like, Josh and Johnson, and there might have been one other person. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Sam. Laura looks insane. She reminds me of, like, Big Brother 3 US Lori. She looks like that. I haven't seen much of her, but she might act like that, too. They have 2 older women, and that this is going to be a really old season, because, the veterans, they're old. Like, Tim, how old is he? He was 29 in 2013, and it's, like, 9 years later, so he's, 38 now? He's almost 40. Reggie, I'm sure, is already in her 40s. Dave, I think Dave's in his 50s. I know, like, barely anything about Estelle. I'm sure she's in her 20s or something. Maybe 30s, I don't know. But yeah, they got the 2 older women with Mel. Or at least she looks older. She might not actually be older. But if she's in her 20s and she looks like that, that's not good. That's really not good. Why does she wear that dress? Like, that looks like such an uncomfortable dress to wear. I agree with Reggie. Reggie didn't have to say that for me to think that. Like, I was alright. Like, I looked at that. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you wearing that? That looks like, why? Just why? Anyway, yeah, I like the chaos. Like, the 4 veterans up in the mainframe, just doing whatever they want. I thought Tim would be the only one, like, being evil, but no, all 4 of them are like, let's be mischievous. I didn't expect, Dave and Reggie to do that. Estelle, I don't know what to expect, because I've never seen her. I know she was gonna be here, but I've never, like, okay, let me preface this and the rest of the, reviews by saying I have only watched 2013. So I know who Drew is, I know who Tully is, I know who Tim is. I have watched clips of Reggie and Dave and Trevor. Like, I've watched clips of 2004, I've watched clips of 2006. I've watched clips of Reggie, not really clips of 2003. Yeah. I know who those 6 people are. Estelle and Layla, I don't know. The newbies, I don't know. So I'm happy for the veterans, because they're amazing veterans. Like, 3 winners. They brought 3 winners back. And they don't, like, oh my gosh. Tim! They brought back fucking icons! Look, I may go back and watch past seasons, depending upon how good they perform in this season. Like, if I like Dave, I might go back and watch his season. If I like, Reggie, I might go back and watch her season. If I like Estelle, I might go back and watch her season. If I might... was Layla and Estelle both on the same season? 2012? I'm not sure. What else? Yeah, because I did that with, Big Brother All Stars 22 in the U.S. I started watching with 17. Like, I watched them live. And then I watched them, like, once a year. And then I watched 22. And I was like, I like Kaiser. I want to watch some older seasons. So I did that. I mean, it's not like Kaiser was a good player, but he's a good personality. Anyway, yeah, I feel like just from, like, the clips I've seen of some of the seasons, I feel like I'm definitely probably gonna go watch one of the past seasons after this. Especially, like, I quite like these people. This is a very interesting cast. I Like I said, Josh is probably gonna go very quickly. The rest of the cast seems like kind of stale, so they need one of those big people to go for them to kind of like have character development and shit, and play the game. But maybe Josh should stay because Josh maybe just a little bit longer because Josh could create drama, and I think Josh and Tim are going to be the only people thinking strategically this season. The rest of them are all going to be like, oh, I'm so loyal, I'm going to stick to my alliance, and Josh can be like, fuck you. But, like, Tim's going to be like, fuck you, but, like, more quietly. Like, that's what he does. It's more of a, well, like, he's strategizing, but he's not that, angry about it. He's more happy. Which makes people like him more. I think Tim is probably... If you've watched 2013 and you've seen Justin from 2013, The Intruder, I think Tim's probably looking at Josh like he's looking at Justin 2013. Like, both of them are very, like, angry and want to shake things up and make it interesting, and they're not really sure how to manipulate people, but they're gonna fucking try. And Tim is looking like, yeah, I could use this. But just like Justin, I don't think it's gonna last long enough for it to be useful. I think both Justin and Josh are probably gonna go. I think Josh probably has, like, more strategical merit than Justin does. So Josh could probably do better in the game. But he seems like such a self-centered, like, narcissist. Like, Tim is, like, a narcissist or whatnot, but it's not like that. Like, at least Tim has a thought process and thinks before he says stuff. Like, there's a difference between being a narcissist and, like, giving the slightest shit about someone, and then being whatever Josh is, like, I can see why Sam why Sam broke up with him. Like, honestly, he would probably not be very fun in a relationship. But maybe I shouldn't be judging him based upon the character he's playing on TV, because it does seem so over the top that it could just be a character. I think it could just be a character. Like, that's probably not his actual personality. I hope that's not his actual personality. Like, you see, like, little moments of, like, there's little moments where he's talking to Sam where you can see, like, he's, like, there's a soft side to him. He just doesn't want to show everyone. So I think he's putting up this really aggressive front. And I don't know if that's for the TV or if that's just what he does normally, or if that's because Sam is there and he doesn't know how to react to this. So Josh may become a complex character. I'm not entirely sure what to think of him yet. I know a lot of this is about Josh currently, but Josh, took a lot of screen time. He did a lot of controversial shit. Well, maybe not controversial. Well, I am talking about it, so it is kind of controversial, but it's not like controversial where like I'm gonna fucking cancel him. It's like controversial in terms of like gameplay of like what is he doing. Anyway, he's a bit of a wild card, kind of like Tim. But people like Tim because he's got charisma. Josh does not seem to have charisma. He's a complete game bot. And being a game bot can be good, but it's very difficult to play that way. And especially if you get like really angry, then because like there's a certain amount of like anger that game bots can have, whatnot, but like the shit how angry Josh is, it only gets worse. This is the first 24 hours, mate. It only gets worse. So like if we're seeing this, who knows what's gonna happen 3 weeks from now? Or maybe he'll get more comfortable with the people and he'll be like chill. I don't know. He's a complex character. I'm not sure where to put him yet. Anyway, the challenge. He was very mad at that challenge. Very mad. And to be fair, I probably couldn't have done that either. But he seemed like really overly frustrated. I don't know, something to think about. The vets don't like Josh. Lulu. Okay, let me think about alliances here. So we got the 4-person vet alliance. I think Lulu's gonna be in that, so that's like 5 people. You got the J squad with Josh, JC, Johnson, and there's another J. Who was it? Joel, who won the nominations challenge, right? So I got those 5 and those 4, and then everyone else is in between. So there's like 6 people in between who don't really know what they're doing. I think Alicia is with the Jays, if I'm being honest. So it'll be like 5 on the J side, 5 on the royalty side, and then 5 kind of in the middle. But we have 3 more royalty, 3 more Big Brother royalty house guests coming in next week. We have Trevor, winner of 2004. We have Layla, who as I said before, I know absolutely nothing about. And we have Drew, almost winner. No, not almost winner. He got, I can't say almost winner, but he did pretty well in 2013. I think there's so many like great characters in 2013 that it was really difficult to win that season. But he did pretty well. You gotta give him that. I think Drew's just fucking hilarious. Like, if y'all remember him putting fucking sand in the salt shaker. He's got that face where it's like he's fucking with you, but it's funny. Oh my gosh. He's got a lot of iconic moments, but so do pretty much all these royalty. I'm pretty sure all these people from all these Big Brother royalty people have iconic moments. Tully is not coming this week. She's coming next week or next episode. No, wait, no, shit. Okay, so Trevor, Drew, and Layla are coming next episode. Now, they do an eviction like every 3 days, so it's not weeks. I have to get that out of my head. It's not weeks. Anyway, so those 3. So Tully is coming episode 3, which is odd. I don't know why they do like 4-3-1. That's kind of. I guess they like brought her a week later just specifically for the drama of her and Drew, whatever. I mean, realistically, if you want to approve her placement, you have to give her some sort of immunity. So like immunity for the first 2 episodes, like yeah, that's cool, I guess. But that's also like getting worse for her because I don't know. Like, it could be good to put Tully, like, if the producers want Tully to stay, which is, I'm assuming that's, like, part of why she's coming in so late, like, it could be good because the other people are going to be fighting already, and it's not like they're a big happy family, like, in the audience vote version of Big Brother. Like, they have to attack and vote each other out and strategize and backstab and la-di-da, and there's already going to have been a round, technically 2 rounds of that happening. So, Tully, could just come into a position where she could just kind of, like, float along for a bit. But also, it could be bad because people don't tend to like intruders. Like, you come out of fucking nowhere, like, I'm not gonna like you. Like, if I'm already in a good position, like, intruders are for people who are in bad positions. Like, if you see in Big Brother Canada 4, like, Cassandra had, like, no one to work with, and then suddenly Tim comes in. And she's like, oh! And then she, like, makes it pretty damn far. So, people, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm really interested to keep watching this show. I know this episode review hasn't been very organized, but yeah. I mean, I hope some of this made sense to you. And keep watching Big Brother Australia 2022. Shit's already hit the fan, but more shit is gonna hit the fan, okay? It's just the shit will not stop hitting the fan. It will just keep going, and it will be an amazing season. I guarantee it will be an amazing season. You cannot have a season with Tim Dormer that isn't amazing. That's like physically impossible. Anyway, this is the Kite Man signing off. Okay, so I'm coming in later to this is me in the future. Well, not really. This is like me maybe like 10 minutes after I record. I forgot about the whole scene where they had to hide from the newbies. That I just want to give that its credit. I think it was an amazing scene. You know, like I think it was it was fun. It was fun. I think one of the newbies went to go check on the kitchen, but nothing happened from that, which I'm confused why that was shown if nothing happened. Like, I'm pretty sure we saw him, like, go to the door to open it, but, like, then they didn't show him opening it, so maybe he just, like, glossed over it. I think that was JC or Johnson, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, it was just, like, it's really fun to watch that task of, like, them trying to hide from the people, and not infamous, I love the quote, or, not the, well, yeah, the quote. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Shit. It was funny. Because, Tim and Dave were, like, hiding in the closet, and, I kind of like their interactions, just, just laughing about the new people. That was pretty cool. Oh, yeah, Tim goes in the closet and he's like, I never thought we would both be going back into the closet.
Oh my gosh. Then they had like a conversation about coming out, which was cool. Because I guess Dave was. I think Dave was probably like one of the first people in Australia to like publicly come out to the. Maybe not one of the first, but like, like on national TV, just to be that brave to do that. Which kind of set a path for more gay contestants. I'm not sure if there were gay contestants before Dave, but it seemed like he did something monumental. Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. Anyway, back to making the thumbnail. Anyway, bye again.